On today's Daily Slab, we are going to be talking about Justin Verlander and the Mets. We're also going to be covering the top 5 sales of this past week, and we are going to be ending it off with a couple of news stories that I found interesting. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's Daily Slab. Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab. I am Nate, and the Mets and Justin Verlander have not had the start to their season that they were expecting. After all the money spent this previous offseason, the Mets are now 1-5, having just been swept by the Milwaukee Brewers, my Milwaukee Brewers. And it was not a pretty series by any stretch of the imagination. They got shut out the first 2 games while giving up 19 runs, including back-to-back-to-back home runs off of Max Scherzer in Game 2. And then in Game 3, they managed to score 6 runs, but they gave up a walk-off home run to Garrett Mitchell to lose 7-6, thus completing the sweep. Not a good start for the Mets. Not scoring runs, giving up way too many runs, giving up 26 runs to the Brewers in a 3-game series. That's not what you want to see if you're a Mets fan. What else you didn't want to see was Justin Verlander going down with an injury before the season even started and potentially missing up to a month or maybe even a little more. You could use Justin Verlander right now. If Justin Verlander was pitching on Wednesday as opposed to David Peterson, they might have been able to right the ship 1 game earlier than what they might have to do now. So not a good start for the Mets, not a good start for Justin Verlander, and also not a great last year for his Cards, despite winning the Cy Young. In the last year, his 2005 Topps Rookie Gold PSA 10 is down 51% and down $1,300. In fact, the most recent sale on the 24th is the lowest sale of the year so far for this card. Now, if you're like me and you're looking at this card and you're saying, well, that's low, probably a buy then if you're thinking that's low, because Justin Verlander is a Hall of Famer. He's a multi-time Cy Young Award winner. He's a World Series winner. All of the above, right? He's amazing. He's still pitching in his 40s, and he's going to add to a storied career. And so for me, it's well, if this is what the next card goes for, if you have the funds, sit on it for 10, 15, 20 years, whatever it takes, and then sell then. It's like a little bit of a retirement package, if you will. So interesting trend here on Justin Verlander, interesting times for the Mets, and that's why it's our trender of the day. All right, next up is what's hot, what's not, and what's hot is the top 5 card sales from the month. And so we are going Thursday through Wednesday. I record this on a Thursday. I know you're listening to it likely on a Friday. But we recorded on a Thursday, so I couldn't go, Saturday to Friday, because that just wouldn't work, because I'm recording it Thursday afternoon and there's cards ending tonight. So instead, we're last Thursday through Wednesday sales. That will be our week long there. And there were some massive, massive cards to end this week. The least expensive card, and I actually took 6 because the other 5 end on March 29th, and I wanted one card that didn't end on March 29th, was Willie Mays 1952 Topps PSA 8 that sold for $175,000 on April 2nd. That's our 6th card. Our top 5, number 5 is LeBron James 2003 Topps Chrome Rookie Gold BGS 95, number to 50 there, BGS 95. Beautiful card if you see him in person. $204,000 on that bad boy. Speaks for itself, right? Then you've got Tom Brady 2000 Bowman Chrome Rookie Refractor SGC 10. The SGC 10 is a Pop 3, and that sold for $222,000 also on the 29th. Very healthy price for the recently retired all-time great there. The next up is Trevor Lawrence 2021 National Treasures Rookie NFL Shield Patch Auto number 1 BGS 8, and that sold for $264,000 there. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence made it to the playoffs, and now they've got Calvin Ridley along with Kirk to throw out their wide receivers, so should be interesting times for the Jaguars, and we'll see if a bet like this on a young QB like this will pay off in the future or not. Might be a while till we know if this will pay off. The second most expensive card of the week is the Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. Just a very cool 2008 Upper Deck Exquisite Triple Logo Man 101 PSA Authentic there. Very cool card. Obviously, the Triple Logo Mans have been in the news for the better part of a year because of the LeBron Triple Logo Man, and people love it. And now you get all these other Triple Logo Mans from earlier that are selling for astronomical prices, $288,000 on that Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson Triple Logo Man there. And then the highest price card of the week, Steph Curry 2009 National Treasures Rookie Patch Auto numbered to 5, PSA 910. Unbelievable card, $312,000 on that guy. And it's crazy. It's a crazy amount of money, but also it's Steph Curry. He changed the game of basketball. So many kids shoot threes because of Steph Curry. So cool to see, and that is our most expensive card of the week. For me, if I were to choose one of these 6 cards, if I'm not choosing Steph Curry, because I think that is probably the coolest card, but it's also the most expensive, I think I go with the least expensive card, the Willie Mays 1952 Topps. Hard to go against Willie Mays, hard to go against 1952 Topps there, the OG set for Topps. So for me, if I'm spending this much money, which I will never spend this much money on a card, I won't be able to, I would go with the 1952 Willie Mays. And then lastly, in what's happening, I've got a couple of different news stories or segments, I guess, I don't know, that seemed interesting to me, so I thought I'd share them along. The first one comes from Sports Collectors Daily that reported that multiple people, 6 to 7 high-up employees with Panini, have left Panini and are now working at Fanatics in either new positions or the same positions they worked at Panini. Big news, Fanatics poaching guys from Panini and gals. Also news that, is this poaching or is this just getting ready for Panini to be bought out by Topps and Fanatics? I don't know the answer. If it was to happen where Fanatics ended up buying Panini, then those 2023-24 Topps NBA cards that are going to be coming out could be licensed. So we will keep our ears to the ground and see what, or hear what we can hear on that to see if in fact the new Topps cards are going to be licensed or not. As of right now, they're not licensed. As of right now, as far as I know, Panini is not part of Fanatics, but we'll see what comes of it. It could just be Panini acquiring, or Fanatics acquiring Panini employees, or could be something more. And then lastly, I just thought this was really cool and I wanted to share it. Ethan Roberts is a pitcher for the Cubs, and he has obviously access to the locker room because he is a pitcher for the Cubs. And so his teammate Seiya Suzuki signed a card for Ethan Roberts, the SSP from this last year's Topps. His rookie, Seiya Suzuki's rookie, SSP there. A very cool image, and he signed it in Japanese, autographed it in Japanese. Definitely a rare Pop 1 type of card here that Ethan Roberts has, and definitely one of the coolest cards I've ever seen, especially with the blue ink, with the blue Cubs jersey and the image. Sweet, sweet card, and definitely something I wanted to share with you guys because I thought it was pretty cool. All right, thank you everyone for watching today's Daily Slab. If you like this video, please click that like button, and I will talk to you all over the weekend for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.